Damn it, Billy. Billy, you need to raise them britches up. You need to put that chin up and stop letting Mario Cristobal just do whatever he wants to you, son. Mario just bullied you again. What's up, guys? Welcome to NFD TV K's all day. If you're rocking with the U, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. Big shout out to the Kane Gang, the members of the YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys going above and beyond to help support the channel. But today I want to talk about Miami has its staff complete now that they've added Will Harris as defensive back coach for our Miami Hurricanes. Will Harris will be leaving the Florida Gators and coming to the U. And guys, usually, let's say a player transfers to Miami. If you talk to Florida Gators fans, that player is terrible. Let's say a coach comes to Miami. They'll say, the coach was terrible. This is the one time that I can think of where Miami has received news that involved somebody formerly with the Florida Gators, and they're legitimately pissed about it, which tells you how good Will Harris as a coach is, how much Florida loved him, how much Florida wanted to keep him. And actually coming into this week, there was rumors that Texas was going after Will Harris, and Florida and Billy Napier was looking that way. And Big Mario walked in there, bitch on big dude, and just said, Will, if you know what to do, come rock with the U, because we getting things turned around over here. So before I even decide to talk about what Will Harris has done and what he will do, we just got to look at the fact that Mario Cristobal in February just took one of the Florida Gators' best assistants, completed our staff, made our staff good, and now Florida has to start to figure out what are they going to do this late into the offseason. I love that aspect of it, Mario. Now, when it comes to hires, I always say we could take a look at the resume. We could talk about what they've done. I'll even tell you if I like the hire, but seriously, we don't know what they're going to do until they get to Miami. We don't know what they're going to do until they get to working with our players. We don't know how the hire will be looked at 2 years from now. But I think if you ask most people who follow college football, who knows Will Harris, who's familiar with the game, they'll tell you this is a good hire by Mario Cristobal and the Miami Hurricanes. I apologize, guys. I've been getting over a little bit of sickness, so my throat is a little raspy, right? Let's take a look at Will Harris as a coach. And you can see he's been coaching since 2013, Northwestern Oklahoma State defensive back coach, Humboldt State defensive backs coach, Dixie College. This man was grinding. This man was grinding because I don't know any of them colleges. San Jose State, Washington State, Georgia Southern defensive coordinator and defensive back coach, Los Angeles Chargers. So he went to the NFL, assistant secondary coach, then has been at Florida the last couple years. Now, I don't follow the Florida Gators day in and day out like I do our Miami Hurricanes, but I do follow players. And sometimes a player will be almost coming to Miami and they don't. They go to another school. So I like to see how they do it. One of those players is Jason Marshall. In his first couple years at Florida, he was at best all right. And I really believe when Florida got Will Harris this past year, he really did good stuff with Jason Marshall before he got hurt. Like, it seemed like everything clicked and things were going well. And then when you just look at the team as a whole, they got better defensively. I mean, let's be honest. Their first game of the year last year, they got sliced and diced and tore apart. So they only had room to go up. But give credit where credit's due. They did get better defensively. You know, when you watch that Ole Miss game, their secondary came up with several picks to end up clinching that game for them. So Will Harris, man. You look at this graph right here. NFL players coached by him. Dominique Hampton. Trent McDuffie was coached by him at Washington in 2022. Some would say that Trent McDuffie is the top cornerback. One of the top 5, I would say, probably. Kyler Gordon, Keith Taylor, Brian Murphy Jr., Taylor Rep, Jermaine. Look at the list of players that has been coached by Will Harris that is in the NFL. And then we know players like Stubbs, Ben Hanks, that we wanted to get as Miami Hurricanes, but Florida was able to hold on to them. Will Harris was big-time recruiter with those players. So when you tie everything up and you put a bow on this, you weaken your in-state rival. You weaken a team that you're going to face in week 3 next year by getting one of their best coaches. You have a coach that has put players in the NFL. You have a coach who is a good recruiter, and you have a coach who has NFL experience and college experience. So when you look at that, I like the pickup. I like the hire. The question is, will he work out for the Miami Hurricanes? I hope he does. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.